Good evening, YouTube. The chartist here once again. Since no one wanted to take me up on my offer of my last couple of videos, I've decided to do a little bit of research into a job that I'm more qualified for, and I'm seeking the financial means of making that happen, which is the purpose of this video. So I'll start this video off by reading one request letter that I sent out to a certain VIP, and it'll answer most of the questions that some of you might have. This letter is addressed to Mr. Vince McMahon, chairman of the WWE. Dear Mr. McMahon, I've been a fan of professional wrestling since 1983. Since that time, I've seen you give opportunities to many people to be a part of your organization. You even gave away some of your money to members of the WWE Universe 1 year ago in a $1 million sweepstakes. With that in mind, I would like to ask a favor of you. I am seeking a total of $135,875 to pay for my tuition, living expenses, and other needs from 2010 to 2013. I've enclosed an itemized list of expenses for your review. Taking care of these expenses up front will allow me to focus on my studies without any distractions, as well as giving me better prospects in life. The school I'll be attending is Pima Medical Institute, which is a private career school that specializes in medical career education. They have campuses in Tucson, Mesa, Seattle, Houston, Denver, Albuquerque, and Las Vegas. I recently qualified for enrollment in the radiography course on January 14th, 2011. Actually, it was January 4th, 2010, but I updated it for you guys. You can contact the Tucson campus at area code 520-326-1600 to verify this information. The next radiography course is being offered at the Mesa campus in January of 2012. I would appreciate a phone call or reply by return mail as soon as possible. You can reach me at 520-544-0872. I'm sure you've received appeals from many worthy groups who run nonprofit organizations. However, just because someone is in charge of one doesn't mean they're honest. On June 5th, 2009, a former payroll manager for a museum in Brooklyn, New York, was charged with stealing more than $620,000 from the institution. I may be an individual, but I'm honest. I also received an honorable discharge from the United States Air Force on January 4th, 1995. I don't smoke, drink, or do drugs, so I can assure you that your money won't be spent on these items. I'm also willing to undergo an electron beam computed tomography scan to give you a clearer picture of my health. The money can be in the form of a gift or a loan. If it is a loan, it may take me up to 20 years to pay you back. I'll end this letter with a quote from Jimmy the bartender, who has a column in Men's Health magazine. A man doesn't need talent or skill to make money if he's willing to put in long hours and work hard. A drone can do that. The real genius learns how to make lots of money by working less. Sincerely, Gary Johnston. P.S. I've enclosed a copy of my National Registry EMT certificate. I can assure you it's 100% authentic. And I'm sure that's going to be the first question that one of you were going to ask, as far as me having background in the medical field. So I'll be showing that EMT certificate to you right now. Pay particular attention to the number that is up here, the A489296. That's the testing site, which was Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. Hope you guys can see this okay. It's the first day with the new, well, not the new webcam. This is actually my brother's MacBook. But that's based 21st day of April, 1993. Now, according to my research that I've been doing, it seems like there's plenty of jobs available in the medical field. If you guys happen to log on to Indeed.com, now the one difference when I'm logging on, although they say radiologic technicians are going to be in demand from now through 2018, right now there's currently only about 381 job openings for it. Now, physical therapy assistants, on the other hand, there's about 65,000 job openings for them. So at this point, as the old saying goes, it's not necessarily what you know, but who you know. If there's anybody out there who can help me with my list of expenses, and that'll be coming up shortly, but say you're a doctor or say you're an athlete who knows of someone who can use a physical therapy assistant on their payroll, who would not mind covering the $30,000 tuition that I need in exchange for working for them for 4 or 5 years, that will definitely swing my decision towards physical therapy versus radiologic technician. But since radiologic technicians, deal with more like with the X-rays, broken bones, MRIs, CAT scans, and they're right below nurses as far as seems like what they can take home and pay. So that's the one thing that swung me over. And according to one article that I copied out of the Time Life magazine, March 29th, 2010, let's see. From what it says here, healthcare and social assistance, 1.2 million jobs to be added in the next 4 years. Subtly, I figured probably about 120,000 of those would be radiologic technicians, and I got the map right here that I copied. What circle? There's your circle right there. Where is it? Healthcare, social services, 1.2 million jobs to be added. From what it says, jobs in the West will be, let's see, job gains will seem robust partly because the losses were so deep during the recession. And it says, let's see, Texas, population growth and steady home prices will set the stage for new jobs. But basically at this point, I'd be willing to relocate anywhere with the exception of Alaska after I graduate. Nothing against you folks up there, but to me, I mean, I know what cold is being from back in the Northeast, but I really don't think I could take the cold of Alaska. Okay, as far as what steps I'm on, according to the steps to be completed prior to enrollment, let's see, I'm on number 4 right now, which last time in Tucson they said I was able to skip it, but I'm not sure if they'd be doing it next year, is to complete the observation as for the program of interest. Step 5, complete background check. That's a $25 out-of-pocket expense for me at certifiedbackground.com. Let's see. Number 6, call admission rep to make an appointment to register. $50 registration fee is required. Number 7, final acceptance upon successful completion of your interview with the program director. And number 8, which hopefully I can avoid, call admission rep to schedule financial aid appointment. Now, the one thing with, and I'm sure people are going to be, putting up comments like, okay, so you're seeking this much money. Have you ever heard of financial aid? Yes, I have, but I doubt that financial aid is going to cover all of the tuition, not to mention my living expenses. And the reason I put up calculating both is that every time I seem to turn around, there's another general employer, at least here in Tucson, that's going out of business. The one headache I don't need is to be in school. And another reason well, let me finish my thought. The one thing I don't need is to be in school to start working for an employer, while going to school, just barely scraping by, keeping a roof over my head, paying my bills, and then for that employer to tell me, "Oh, sorry, I have to let you go." Okay, so on to my list of expenses. All right, as far as monthly expenses, I figured 1,000 for rent, 100, no more than 100 for electricity during the summer months. 600, 600 for food, 200 for hygiene, 60 for internet, 50 for gym membership, and $250 a month for health supplements. That comes to 2,260 a month, and I figured, 3 years, just in case I don't find a job right away. That comes to 81,360 for the 3 years of the monthly expenses. As far as the other expenses, 20,000 for a Honda Accord, including tax, title, and registration out the door, hopefully. 1,000 for a laptop, 200 for a printer, 163 for a food saver system, $1,000 for 3 years worth of food saver bags, 217 for voice recognition technology. This next expense is a personal debt. However, I would like to at least be able to pay my brother back some of it for all he's done for me over the last 2 years. Basically, without him, I wouldn't have a roof over my head right now. That's comes to about 8 grand for back rent owed. $75 for a Ready Set Go grill, 163 for a new wave oven, $43 for a Magic Jack, 65 for Magic Jack service for 3 years, 150 for printer cartridges, 4,400 for dental work. You can't tell when I smile, but basically the majority of what I need is my molars are basically shot to hell and they need to be surgically removed, as well as a few other cavities that need to be filled. 30 grand for tuition to Pima Medical Institute, 6,240 for gas on the car, 2,000 for car maintenance, 132 for 3 years of Suns Club membership, 2,400 for six additional radiologic certifications, including the CAT scan, nuclear medicine, MRI, 500 for KitchenAids, blenders, steamers, George Foreman grill maybe. $1,000 for workout gear and clothing, $800 for a Glock 2340 caliber pistol. Let's see, $2,400 for a nice little vacation. 400 for eyeglasses, $600 for 500 rounds of DRT ammo, 40 caliber, and 400 for Crimson Trace laser grips. The total that I have here, and how much time do I have left? Geez, I only have a couple seconds. Is $163,708. And I got a feeling I might have to do this over again. But, you know what? Stay tuned for part 2.